Hello everyone, Lisa here. Welcome to What's Crafting Wednesday. I'm so happy that you're here joining me. And I have a super cute card. It was so cute, at least I thought so, that I didn't even put it out yet for you to see. So let's jump into our drawing. I have these also cute treat holders from 2 weeks ago. I have a little Ferrero Rocher. It's shaped just like a Ghirardelli. And you could fit two in, but I only had two, so each one has one in it. And this is made from the Playful Packaging dies. And I forget the name of the other set, the summer set. But anyway, super cute in these nice bright summer colors. In fact, I was thinking when I go for my nails tomorrow, I think I'm going to get these colors. It looks so nice, the pink and the green together. So stay tuned for next week and see what they look like. So let's get our names in here for our drawing. Give it a little mix. Okay, and the winner from the last video, it wasn't last week, it was 2 weeks ago, is Carol. Well, congratulations, Carol. I have these super cute summer little treat totes here for you. Okay, everyone, so tonight I have my first Halloween card of the season. Oh, yes, I am happy. For those of you who don't know me, Halloween is my most favorite time for crafting. It's also kind of like my most favorite holiday, too. So anyway, we have new, the Oh My Fright stamp set dies. Comes as a bundle individually and also as a suite. And the suite includes, in addition to the stamp set and the dies, I think I have everything here. Let me see. Ribbon, which I have not used yet, black ribbon, and an embossing folder, and DSP, and really, really, really cute embellishments that I'm going to save and show you with the card. Okay, so in addition to the Oh My Fright stamp set and dies, I am also using, again, the Playful Packaging dies. So this will be my third live in a row using the Playful Packaging dies. So I certainly am getting my money's worth out of them. Are we ready for tonight's card? Okay, let me show you. Look at this. How cute is that? And the inside. Now, this is not mailable. I suppose it could be mailable, but this would crush. But it does fit in the envelope. And if you wanted the same card mailable, instead of making the little box like I made, you could just put the tote flat on the card. But why would we want to do that when we can make it a wow card? And the envelope, I stamped the ghost on the front and just a bat on the back. Okay, so let's get started. I have everything here ready. My envelope I'll put off to the side. I have a bunch, well, not a bunch. I have some scrap paper here. This is for our sentiment. This is for the die, the ghost that we will stamp and die cut. This scrap here is for the eyes for the bat and the little ghost. And then I have already die cut the bats and the small ghosts. I'm going to put all that off to the side. And then for the card itself, I'm using pumpkin pie, and it is 4 1/4 by 11. And that means we will score it at 5 1/2. And let me put this over here. Well, first we'll fold it and we'll get our nice crease on here. And then I have 2 pieces of basic black, and they are both 4 by 5 1/4. I have one for a matte layer on the front and one for a matte layer on the inside. And then I have 2 pieces of basic white, and these are both 3 3/4 by 5. And they will layer on the front and on the inside. And then I have cut this one piece here from the Perfect Packaging die, and we're going to score this and do a little snipping and make this little box for the front. So this already has a score here, so I'm just going to make another score in the middle. So I kind of just lined it up and eyed it there. And then kind of the same thing here. I just put the die so that little notch was right in the track. And then I moved it over and lined that up again. And now we're just going to do the same thing on this side. So the notch is going to go along with the track there. And then I do have to turn that around now because I want to just line that up right there. Okay, so that is it for our scoring. Now let's see if I remember how I cut this when I made it. I believe, let me move my light up a little bit. I believe I snipped that and that and that. Well, let's hope for the best. Let's hope I just cut that right now. So I went, oh no, I went there. So we just want to have a little notch to help assemble the box. And cut that off. And I hope that's it. So now we will fold on our score lines. And as I'm sitting, I have to cut this too. Cut that right there. I think I actually cut it the other way when I made it, so let's see if this works. And I did just realize as I am sitting here that I forgot the little piece of acetate that we need, the window sheet. So I will have to jump up when we're ready for that and grab it. Okay, let's assemble this little box now. I just put a little bit of glue on these tabs. Oh no, my glue is stuck. Come on. Let me see, I think I have another one handy. Oh no, I don't believe it. 2 stuck glues, come on. Oh no, now it's coming out. Slowly. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to search for my pin and put a hole in the top of the glue again. So just hold that for a second. So what we want to do is just make like a little box that's going to stick on the front. So when we're done, it's going to look like that. Ooh, now the glue is certainly coming out. That usually means that it's near the end when it comes out like that. Now I have my nice little mess going here. Oh, Carol, if you're watching, I may end up with sticky fingers. Let's see if I can avoid that. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there and a little bit there just to hold this together. And of course you could have put a little bit of tear and tape, which I am going to use to adhere to the card. I just find that's easier for this than to the Tombow. Okay, so now let's start to put this here together. Because I am going to assemble all the layers onto the card first before I put all the embellishments on. Just since they're dimensional, it's a lot easier to do it this way. Okay, and my Tombow is not adhering, but that's okay because we are putting tear and tape over this. This is the best way to adhere the box to the card. And then by putting the tear and tape across there, it also helps to keep the box together. Let's put a little bit there, and a little piece here. So it looks like there's a lot going on, but the card really is very easy to put together. And I think super cute. It's non-spooky, but so fun. Okay, so I'm just going to angle that. And now I do need to stamp this one ghost and die cut him. How do I know it's a him? I don't know, maybe it's a her. Whatever, he's cute, or she is cute. And I'll just bring my little mini over here and we'll cut this out. A little slightly disorganized. I did not have my die out. Oh, and these are all the dies that come in the Oh My Fright set. So I'm just going to put this around here so that we still see the black outline, and that should cut him out perfectly. There we go. And get all of that out of the way. And what I did do, just so that the ghosts would show up a little more on the white background, I sponged the edges. So I just took a sponge dauber and just went around lightly. I mean, you could do it in orange also, make them look a little less spooky maybe, but the black just shows up really well. Could have done it in purple as well. I love using purple also for Halloween. As those of you who know me know. I think that's enough. And then I just have this scrap here, and I'm using that for his eyes, because this little guy has a cutout on his face. So I'm using this for his eyes, and I'm also using it for the bat's eyes. Let me just cut a piece here. See if I cut the size right. Yes. Just going to take a little snip off of there. And now I don't remember which was the good glue and which was the stuck glue. I'm just putting a little bit of glue around here just so that this will adhere. And can you see now? So now you can see he has the green for his eyes and his mouth. And he stuck to my finger. And let me just grab the piece of window sheet that I forgot. And this is cut a 1/2 inch wide by about 3 inches. Now with the ghosts, I just took and put a little bit of glue on, and I just stuck them out this way so that they would be popping out of the holder. So you can put them in as much as you think. I think right there is good. He's just so happy. He's happy it's Halloween. And then we have this guy here too. That little cutie guy there. Make sure they hit here well. Okay, and then next we're going to apply the bats. Now I have already cut out 4 bats. Now these smaller ones, let's see, he's backwards. These smaller ones already have the eyes cut out with the die. So I'm again going to put the little green backing. But this larger one does not have that cut out. So I'm going to use this little punch from that 3-pack, and we're going to punch him out some eyes. And then these guys are just going to get some little pieces behind them. You could use yellow. Yellow works well too. You could probably use like a lavender would be nice, or a darker green. I actually chose this one because I had the scrap sitting out. But I think it's a good color to use. I think it's Lemon Lime Twist. Just have a little tip sticking over. All right. So some of you I know like to craft for Halloween, like Jennifer. Anybody else watching that likes to craft for Halloween? I know, Carol, you don't, but you do come to class and craft for Halloween. Has anyone actually started making anything yet for Halloween? Let me know in the comments. I know Jennifer does a lot, and she does her care packages that she sends, and they're always so cute. Okay, one more backing, and then we are ready to just continue and assemble. Just get another little piece here. It's always good to save scraps. You never know when you need them. All right, Carol, now you can see I did get a little sticky because it's sticking to me. So I feel your pain now. Oh, and that piece is way too big that I cut. Let's narrow this down a little bit. All right, there's all of my little spooky ghosts. And here's the big, oh, I forgot his eyes. And with this, I put a little drop of glue on scrap paper and just picked it up. And just like that, because I don't want to have too much. And we'll just press his eyes down. Okay, now to adhere the bats, I used glue dots for the centers, and I used the black dimensionals on the wings so they would pop up. So I'm going to put a blue dot right there in the middle. And then, oh, here they are. And we'll just cut these in half. Get my little backings off. I know I've said it before, but I just love the black dimensionals. Okay, so I'm going to press down in the middle so the glue dot adheres, and then the wings are popped up. And we'll do the same with this big guy here. And he can take the full size. There's a piece of my hair. I'm just going to bend him a little in the middle there. Okay, and then next we have the piece of window sheet. So I'm going to put a little bit of tear and tape on here. And then I'm just going to stick it inside there and get it to stick. And then I'm using glue dots for these bats here. So the first one, I'm going to put the glue dot a little more towards the right side. And then I'm going to put him there. And then the next one, I'm going to put the glue dot a little more toward the left side so that he can stick out in the opposite direction. And he's a little smaller, so I'm going to fold his glue dot. And I put it on the wrong side. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can peel this off. Oh, got it. And I wanted him to be on that side. Okay. Now these little swirlies here, if you didn't put these in, you could fit a treat in there. You could put a Ghirardelli chocolate would fit perfectly in there. But I thought this was cute. And what this is, I die cut a black and basic black and a pumpkin pie handle. And then I just took the scissors and I cut these little slivers, and then I curled them with the bone folder. So let me show you how these go in there. I took a piece of tear and tape, and then I just started to adhere them. No real rhyme or reason. I just started sticking them on. And you could put them in opposite directions. You could curl them more. You can make them longer and shorter. Again, like I said, no rhyme or reason, just to make them be popping up out of the box. And we'll put one more on the end here. And that one there is nice and curled. And then I put another piece of tape over it. And I actually could try and curl these more. Okay. And then we're going to peel this tape off here, right here to the front of the back. I actually adhered it to the back. Okay, so we're going to peel this back piece of tape off, because with this backing still on there, it's slippery and it's hard to get anything to actually adhere to it. And then I'm going to cut a piece of dimensional here. And then take the backing off. And then, oh, wrong card. And then I'm just going to slide this in and adhere it in there. And then you could play around with these. You can move them around, have them sticking out wherever you want. They're cute. And now we have the stamping of our sentiment. Let's hope I'm straight. Ooh, I am so not straight with that. Oh my goodness, let me get another piece of basic white here and try that again. Do I have a thicker piece cut? I do not. Let's see if that will fit on this thinner piece. This may be too narrow. I guess I am just not doing too good tonight with my stamping. I can't see the white on the white, actually. Okay, that's going to do. just going to fishtail this. And then we will sponge around it also. I just always like sponging for Halloween crafting. Whether it's a spooky project or a cute project. And this I applied with glue dots just so it had a little bit of dimension, but I didn't want to use the dimensionals because if you do want to put it in an envelope, it's already has dimension in it with the box. And now for these absolutely adorable embellishments that are part of the Halloween suite. They are called Adhesive Bats, Ghosts, and Dots. Oh my goodness, look at this. The enamel bats, the enamel ghosts, and then we have the black and white dots. So I had put a ghost down there and a bat up in the top. Oh my gosh, I just love it. Now we will do the inside, which is super quick. What did I put on the inside? I put Happy Halloween. Where is my Happy Halloween stamp? Here it is. Very crooked on the block. It's still crooked on the block. And then we have our bats to stamp next to it. And we're going to layer it on the basic black, and then that will just go right inside the card. And lastly is the envelope. So first we will stamp the ghost on the front. Oh my goodness, I have such a messy workspace right now. Oh, now tell me he's not a cute ghost. And then just going to stamp this one bat on the back. Perfect. Okay, my crafty friends, here is tonight's card, my sample. And then the one that we just made. right, my crafty friends. So leave me some love. Let me know what you think about tonight's card. Don't forget to tell me if you are a Halloween crafter or not. And if you are, have you started? And if you're not, do you want to be after tonight's adorable, super cute Halloween card? Okay, what news do I have for you? Oh my goodness, yes. I got to see the advanced digital copy today of the holiday catalog. Oh yes. So next week I get to order my paper copies of it. So those will be coming soon. So excited. Can you say Christmas crafting? All right, everyone. I wish you a wonderful, crafty week. Don't forget to get inky. I think I got a little inky tonight. Look at that. And I will see you back here next Wednesday. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. If there's anything you would like, a card, a treat holder, just let me know. Leave me a comment. I'll see if I can do it. All right, everyone. Stay cool. Stay safe. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.